Hi, my name is Dee. Welcome to On the Cutting Mat Studio. So today I am going to start sewing all of those fabrics that I showed you in my last video. It is quite a lot, so wish me luck. I have cut out all of them after work in the last week. So every time I've come home from the office, I started cutting. I have made some mistakes because of this. I should not be cutting tired, but we are moving on. Everyone makes mistakes, it's fine. So today I have about an hour before I have to leave for an appointment, but then I'll be back and I will start actually sitting down and sewing. I am excited and nervous. I only have this long weekend to sew. Well, actually, maybe like only a weekend, since today it's already 11:30 and I haven't done anything and I have an appointment, but I will try and get back soon. So for now, I have an hour before I have to leave, so I'm just going to maybe fuse the interfacing to some of the things that I need to, and then when I get back I can just start sewing. I'll also need, which is annoying, I'll also need to change the thread on my overlocker because I think the black will not look good, so I'll need to switch to white. But yeah, I'll keep you updated. So it's 11:30 now. Let's see how long it takes me to make all of these things, and hopefully I can get through them and they don't end up in my stash. I am back from my appointment. It is 5 o'clock, so it lasted way longer than I thought it would, but it's okay. We're just gonna crack on with making the birthday present because that's the one that's most important, and then I'll see how far I get today, and then see what I do tomorrow. So I'm just gonna get started. So I've come to the part where you're supposed to attach the front to the back, which I did, and then what you're supposed to do is take the facing of the yoke and place it on top and then stitch it in place like so. But then you can see it from the other side, right? And I don't like to do that. So I'm going to try and do the burrito method instead, because I think that will be a lot nicer. but it's a little trickier. So you just roll everything up in between those seams like this. And now I'm gonna have to sew this together, but be careful not to sew into the rest of the bits in the burrito. It's the next morning, and I actually got pretty far last night. I almost finished the blouse. I actually just need to add the buttons to it, but I was looking at the buttons I had for it, and I decided I don't like any of them. I need to also clean it up, but yeah, I think it turned out quite nicely. Such a lovely color, and the fabric feels amazing, so I hope they like it. But yeah, I will need to go and buy some buttons, but I will do that probably tomorrow because I still need a lot. I still have a lot to finish, so I will probably go tomorrow to buy some buttons, and in case I need anything else, I don't want to go twice to the shops. I have also started on the foxy boxies out of this linen fabric. I'm making the long version because I already have a couple of the short ones that I like to wear as pajamas. So I thought I could make the long version to actually wear out. I made a mistake, so I'm just seam ripping some bits on the pocket, but it's not a big deal. Just a couple stitches where I went off the 1.5 centimeter seam allowance. Actually, it's 1.6, I think, because it's 5/8 of an inch. Which, thank God, the machine has these markings because I have no idea what inches are. So this morning's plan is to finish the foxy boxes at least, and then I need to do some household chores, and then see if I can make the top to go along with this. So yeah, I've sewn together one of the front and back legs, and I have to sew together the other. I have to press it and then go on. So yeah, wish me luck. I will keep you updated. It is 9:15 at the moment. I got an early start, thankfully, because I woke up at 6 o'clock, which is not great, but it is what it is. And actually it's sunny for once, so I might actually have to go outside at some point to get some sunshine. Yeah, let's see how far along I get in this weekend. So I finished the long foxy boxes, and I moved on to making the Tilly and the Buttons Frida shirt with the remaining linen. I am a little confused about these instructions. I think I've made a couple of her patterns before, and I thought she was quite a big proponent of the burrito method, but it doesn't tell you to use it when you're adding the yoke. But again, I don't like the look of top stitching that much, so I'm just gonna use that when attaching the two yolks together. So I've actually already started. I rolled it up and I'm pinning it so I can sew it together. Little burrito. I'm going to have lunch. It's almost 2 o'clock, and then I'm going to continue, and hopefully I can finish at least making it, and then I can put on the buttons later on. Or yeah, I think I have the buttons I need for this, but I just want to finish this now. I'm over the linen a little bit. I have 2 more projects to make other than this, so I actually have 3 things to do, and I don't know if I can do it. I cancelled all my plans because I want to have this done. So yeah, let's get on with it. So I almost finished the top, the tilly and the buttons Frida top. I still need to hand sew the buttons on it, but that will wait until everyone's asleep because I still have time to sew and be loud. So I'm going to start on the next project, the jumpsuit. I've got 2 projects left to start at all, and I've got to make buttons and buttonholes on the first shirt, but I need to buy buttons for that one, so we're not going to deal with that right now. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and start on the jumpsuit. But first I'm going to have dinner because it's been a long day of just sewing and I need some sustenance. So I will show you the blouse, but here is the blouse. I've added the buttonholes and then I've got the buttons here. So yeah. Also, I made a mistake when I started and I put the pocket on the right side instead of the left, but we're just gonna ignore that because I just couldn't be asked to take it off and put it on the other side. It's fine. It doesn't really matter which side it's on, and actually I think maybe it would look cute if both sides had one. But we're gonna leave it for now. We're gonna sew the buttons on later. I'm gonna start on the jumpsuit and have dinner now. So it's the next day, and I got started on the jumpsuit last night, and I got actually quite far. I've attached the bodice to the trousers. I'm making the trousers version, and then I realized that I had the wrong zipper. Mine is way too long. It would just be very annoying and I'd have to cut it. And since I have to go get buttons anyways, I'm just gonna put this to the side for a little bit and go get buttons in an hour or so when the shop's open. But I'm going to hem it before I leave because yeah, I already know I like the length of it. It's a cropped length and it should be fine, so I don't need to try it on. And I jumped ahead and I made the straps for it, and I have made the belt. I'm just slip stitching it closed, so I have no idea how to slip stitch really, and I'm just winging it half the time, but it's okay. It's my belt, no one cares. And then yeah, I actually finished sewing on the buttons onto the blouse, and I'm quite happy with it. I think this weekend is going okay. Today's the last day I have, and I'm in the office tomorrow, so I can't do anything. But I think it will be fine. If I don't finish the last dress, that's okay. I can just make that when I'm back from traveling. I will check back in a little bit, and I'm thinking I'm gonna do a video where I talk about these makes and like what I think about the construction and the patterns and all of that, because I do have some thoughts now that I've made a couple things. It's interesting that I was making the foxy boxes and the construction is different than constructing the trousers for the jumpsuit. Obviously the jumpsuit has a zipper at the back, so that contributes, but still I think it's just interesting. I have secured the button. Got two options for buttons. This one's light blue and this one's white. So I'm debating which one would go better with this fabric. I think I'm going to go with maybe the blue because the buttons are hidden anyways, and the only one you'll see is the one on top with the color. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the blue. And then I've got a zipper for the jumpsuit now, so I can continue with that one as well. So yeah, I hope I can finish these things today. We'll see. So I finished making everything and I am going on holiday soon. I finished sewing and I was super tired, everything hurt because I was in the shrimp position for a couple of days, but we're done. I will film a video where I will talk you through all the patterns and my notes and observations, so you can look forward to that. And in the meantime, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and let me know in the comments if there's anything I should do differently. I'm still new at this, so you know, constructive criticism is welcome. Please be nice though. And yeah, I'll see you next time.